Let's talk about planning, because these are the really big questions we get in terms of how do you use your points. One of the biggest things Mark and I deal with, I can't book my trip yet because I don't have my points yet. No, we're going to get into that. Yes, you can. We'll leave it at that. Important things to understand in terms of your usage and stuff like that. Your banking deadline. So it's 100% by the date that you are supposed to bank. If you don't bank by then, those points are going to expire by the end of that use year. So keep that in mind. So one thing I want to show you here when you're looking at this screen right here, let's just take a February use year, for example. If you do not bank your points by September 30th, the close of business September 30th, they are officially going to have to be used between October 1st and January 31st, the following 4 months. So it's important to note when you're planning a trip that occurs after your banking deadline, you need to make sure you don't bank points prior to trying to make that trip happen. We're going to talk about that here in a minute, because if you bank your points, you're going to basically jump those 4 months. Right. And all of a sudden now we're having issues of having to pull points back. And so it's kind of a messy situation. You essentially could book a trip that carries up to about a month past your banking deadline, because if in the normal scheme of things, you need to be canceling at least 31 days or more to avoid holding. So you essentially could book a trip, for example, I guess it would be technically like mid to late October. And as long as you follow the normal rules, you cancel, you'd still be able to bank by September 30th.
The easy way to remember your deadline, 4 months before you get your next point.
Yep. And it never changes, folks. So if you've got a contract with a February use year, you can put it in your calendar from here till forever that you need to bank by September 30th. I have 3 separate things with 3 separate use years, and I've got 3 calendar reminders on about a day before my banking deadline for every year, and it goes out for infinity. So I would recommend you do that so you don't have the problem. Now the website does give you nice alerts, and they even send you emails saying, hey, don't forget to bank your points if you have points available to bank. But definitely,
I would recommend also don't wait till the last day if you know you're going to bank, because if you get to the point where member services is closed, it won't work on the website either.
Or the website's down.
Well, yeah. Usually it's not down at that point, but it's closed. It's tied to close of business on that day. So
So it's not 10 o'clock at night. It's 8 o'clock when they close.
Right.
Important to keep in mind. Okay.
If you found this video helpful, please click the like button and subscribe to the DVC Shop YouTube channel. We have some great educational videos coming out soon, so be sure to turn on notifications to be the first one to know when they're released. Thank you for watching, and happy traveling!